Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Friday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. 73 degrees right now, absolutely gorgeous. A little breeze coming from the east, northeast. Partly cloudy skies, a lot of clouds down to the south there, to my left. The water is fairly calm. We're at low tide now. Water temperature's around 84 degrees. Today's high is going to get in the upper 80s, 88 or so. Overall, another beautiful morning in paradise. I am standing on top of the boardwalk at the north end of Area 2, if you're familiar with the park. One of my favorite views. One of my favorite views. Every view here is my favorite view. I don't know if I could pick one favorite view. Just so you know, parking lot 2 is closed today. They have that roped off. If you're coming in, if you like parking in Area 2, that lot is closed today. I don't know what's going on. If they're going to restripe it or something, no idea. I just noticed it was closed when I came in this morning. I did see a couple dolphins first thing this morning when we came out here, heading down to the south. Excuse me. They disappeared quickly, though. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared out of sight. I got a couple peeks at them, and then they were gone. Earlier, in part 1, we were watching the great blue heron, which is still out here. We watched it catch 4 fish in a row. That was really neat. One of them was a pretty good sized fish. Now I just saw another dolphin. Did you see that come up in the back there? I just saw a dolphin come up. Looks like it's heading down to the left, to the south. There it is. Sweet. So we start off 2 live feeds this morning with a dolphin sighting. See if I can keep it in range here, in view. Having a hard time seeing the water out there, reading the water. Whoa. Man, they're picking up, they're moving fast this morning. It's moving fast. See if we catch it here. Didn't come up that time, it just barely broke the surface. It's out around by those markers, I think, now. Yep, right in between them. It came up right in between them. I don't know if you saw it. It's pretty far out there. As you can see, pretty far out. But nonetheless, another dolphin. How sweet. Oh, sweet. Not just moseying down. It's moving fast, but it's not jumping up out of the water. It's moving a lot faster than I'm walking right now. One more peek. Maybe not. Where'd you go? That's what happened earlier this morning. They just disappeared on me. Oh yeah. It's out there. Now it's out there a ways. Well, maybe we'll catch them on the way back. Sometimes they go down and get down to Clam Pass or something and turn around and head back up the beach. We shall see. Good morning. There's a couple swimmers out there. Not quite out as far as the dolphin. The birds over here. There was a school of fish. We're down at the north end of Area 1 right now. Just in case you're wondering, if you know your way around the park here. I'm loving these little cloud formations this morning. It's beautiful. It's the reflections in the water too that I love. The reflections of the trees. It all just comes together nicely, doesn't it? Hey, Mike. I'm missing you, man. I thought you're gonna be here mid-October. You are not gonna like the north end of the park. Very hard to get around up there. And Bad Bob, where's Bad Bob been? I haven't seen Mr. Looney on here. Bob and Sherry. Boy, I cannot believe the real estate market down here. It is insane. Insane. There was a house that was a teardown, an old house here in Naples Park. It went on the market for, I don't know what they say, $625,000, and then they wound up getting $850,000 for it. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. No such thing as lowball offers anymore. Now the asking price is just the starting price to go higher, not lower. Used to be the other way around. Man, have things changed. Problem is, you might be living in a house that's quadrupled in value, but if you sell it, where are you going to go? That is the problem. I was hoping something was going to come swimming by me out here in the water. I was hoping another one of those dolphins would be passing by here. And where I'm at, the water is about waist deep. It could come right next to me if it wanted. Just saying. Fish are jumping around me. Something's chasing the fish. They're jumping out of the water. One just jumped right next to me. I don't know if you heard it. Thanks for those stars. I appreciate that. The more the merrier. Tips and stars. If you'd like to send a little tip, if you appreciate what I do, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do depend on those funds to make ends meet every month. Can you believe it's already the 22nd of the month? Where'd this month go? Where'd October go? Man. There's fish just jumping right out here. If I point the camera here, they're not going to jump. They've just been coming up out of the water. Just to the right of the camera there, one jumped. It's all out in here. Come on, somebody jump out of the water. Guess it's not going to happen. Guess they're going to let me down. These little swells, these little waves coming in. Of course, now it's over on the right of me. Wherever I point the camera is the opposite direction the fish are jumping. It's the story of my life, as Neil Diamond would sing. Down to the south, down towards Vanderbilt. But you can see it's hazy down there. If I zoom in, you can see the condos of Vanderbilt on the left and Park Shore. Very, very hazy. High humidity. Park Shore. Those folks that they're in Delnor-Wiggins, the people on the beach. There's a really compressed look here. Well, let's roll on. Roll back up the beach. The tide's turning now and starting to come back in. Starting to come back in on us. We started up in Area 4. On the boardwalk in Area 4. Have a great day. Good morning. And we started this live feed number 2. We started on the boardwalk in Area 2. Started 2 into. Did see a lot of little live olive snails crawling around on the edge of the beach on the sandbar. Quite a few of them out this morning. Picked a couple of them up and let them crawl around in my hand. That's always fun. Area 2 now on Area 2 beach. Area 2 isn't too big of a beach. Small parking lot, which isn't open today, by the way. Said that earlier. At least it wasn't open when I came in this morning. Me and my photos. You'll see all the photos I'm taking later today. Looks like that great blue heron has moved on. It was up here earlier this morning. You got to go back. I hope the first video got saved to Facebook. Facebook has been letting me down big time with the quality of the videos. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. They changed something big time. They still take their money though. That didn't change. They still get their cut of everything. That's the one thing that does work with, never breaks. Sometimes them sharing their money breaks. Their payouts sometimes don't always work. Before you know it, all of our snowbird friends are going to be back. Going to start seeing a lot more familiar faces on the beach. It's going to be fun. We might have two little get-togethers next year. Might have one well, we're definitely going to have our get-together on February 20th, especially for all of our friends that are here. And then we might have another one a little further down the road, maybe in the summertime, when things are a little cheaper here. Because if you don't have a place here, it can be expensive to come down here in the winter. So we'll probably have two get-togethers, two parties. And those of you that live here year-round, it's your lucky year. You get to come to both of them. And don't forget, speaking of parties, don't forget this coming Tuesday, we're going to be at Naples House of Omelets for lunch, 1 o'clock, October 26th, this coming Tuesday. Me and several of our beach friends would love to have you join us. We'd love to have you join us. Something's going on up here. Lots of people. Big crowd here on the beach. In clothes rather than bathing suits. Something's up. I don't know what. Could be a memorial. I don't know. They've taken over the skybox. Amazing. They have infiltrated the skybox in Area 3. You've been invaded, Gary. All right, we're just crossing into Area 4 as we make our trek northward. This was dry ground earlier this morning, an hour ago, when we were walking down the beach. This was all dry ground. This is where we were seeing the little olive snails crawling around. Hey, Barb. Happy Friday, Barb. Colleen, good morning. Gorgeous here, gorgeous. There's the shark tooth hunter. Good morning. Well, here comes Nana on her trek back down the beach. She's got something in her bag. Something in her bag of trash, but doesn't look like it's overflowing. A good day? What'd you?
Because
oh,
the tide
nice.
is so low down on the channel.
Wow.
I could see. I must have cut fishing line off. This whole bank is
Full of fishing line?
fishing line. I
Oh,
cut
wow.
off 10, 12 trees. It's all full with fishing line.
Oh boy.
Is that not crazy?
Was there hooks and everything on it? Oh,
So the poor birds.
yeah.
So maybe I saved a couple of birds.
You've saved something, that's for sure. Maybe me.
It was unbelievable.
Really?
Unbelievable, yeah. All down the channel. I got my scissors out and I never put them away.
It's got to wash up in the tides or something. I don't know how it.
No, I think they fish down there, and then when they're casting, it gets stuck.
Yeah.
And instead of
And they just
undoing
cut it?
they just cut it.
Hmm.
So,
Shame on them.
but there was fishing line all over the place. Weird day.
Anything interesting down there? Any?
Well, no
interesting
cognac
creatures or
today.
anything?
Oh, actually, a creature, yeah.
Oh, you saw a creature?
A spider.
A big spider?
Yeah.
How
when I was
big?
cutting
Show
it,
everybody how big the
I mean,
spider.
it was like this
Oh,
big.
nice.
And then I was cutting the fishing line, and I was like, oh, go away, go away.
Oh, come on. They don't eat much.
It was just going right up the side of the tree where I was cutting off the fishing line. I thought, oh man, this is creepy. Just what I need, a good spider bite.
I see their webs all the time, but
Oh,
very
man.
seldom do I see the big
Oh
spiders.
man, I mean, it was a whopper.
A whopper. All right. All right, take it easy. It was a whopper of a spider. It came and sat down beside her and scared Nana away. Nana. A lot of people don't like spiders. Spiders and snakes. That's in a song, isn't it? Spiders and snakes. Everything's got a purpose. You don't have to pet it, but don't destroy it. Boy, these clouds are just hanging down here to the south this morning. Sun's been just riding on the edge of them here. Just on the edge of them. It's interesting how high up the beach is now. How much beach we've lost down here. Look how high that is up there. So you should know where we are now. You should recognize those trees up ahead of me. Good old area Roy. I don't see any of those little olive snails crawling around here now. Hopefully nobody picked them up and put them in their pocket. They were all over the place earlier this morning. They're all crawling around down here in the sand. Once the water comes in, though, it washes that little trail, that little track they leave away, so it's hard to spot them. So they're usually buried in the sand. But when they're on dry ground, they're like little bulldozers leaving a little trench behind them as they plow along. There's some snook swimming in front of me. Just a little out of camera view. Just out of camera range, darn it. There's some pelicans. Some of our pelican friends soaring by in formation, in their V formation. Always fun to watch the pelicans. We'll look back at Area 4, at the north end of Area 4, Area Roy. There is nobody that's going to come by this spot and not think about Roy. None of my friends anyway, none of our beach friends. That will be forever known as Roy's Beach there. Still picture him sitting there in his chair, all wrapped up in his towels. Watching the ladies pass by. God bless him. God bless you, Roy. We've had some good times there. A lot of us have had some good times there, some really good memories from this spot. kind of reflecting here, thinking back on some of those conversations we had. Roy and his silly jokes that I heard so many times, but they never got old. There's a fighting conch down here in the water. I don't know if it's a live one or just an empty shell. Just an empty shell. Missing the point, missing its tip. Just saw our friend Joe walking by. He's way up there already. This water is gorgeous here. Oh boy. Well, I think it's getting to be around that time, close to that time, to call it a morning here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Please consider becoming a regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television. You can see that link there. Support Southwest Florida Television. That number is dwindling. and that's not good. Thank you for the stars, by the way, this morning. The stars. And if anybody happened to send a tip to my PayPal or Venmo account, thank you very much for doing that. You are awesome. You are the reason I am able to come out here and do this. I appreciate your friendship, but I do need to pay the bills. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Anything that you see here on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page that you happen to like, hit the like button and the share button. Like and share. Help spread the word. Invite your friends to tag along with us in the mornings. Help share my mission of bringing awesome people just like you together, one beach walk at a time. Well, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.